Hey cupcakes, how's it going? If you know what's going on in July for readathons, you'll understand my shirt here with all the astrologies. I'm actually going to be participating in the tarot readathon. I'm also going to be participating in the deck of TBRathon. I'm going to try to get them both connected together because I'm only going to be reading 4 books. As we're filming this right now, I'm doing the amazing readathon and there's 10 prompts and I'm trying to read like 8 books at once right now, and it's not going well. We're gonna prioritize 4 of them and get them finished because that's all I have brain power for. I don't know why I'm jumping immediately into another readathon, but that's what we're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all real quick the rules of the readathons that they are. So the deck of TBRathon is hosted by Becca and Chloe. Becca from Becca's Books and Bujo, and Chloe by Always Booked. There's 2 teams. There's the red team, which is the TBR team, and the black team, which is the mood reader team. We have point systems that we can go from 1 to 3 to 5 points depending on how difficult we want the prompt to be. And then we can do at least a 50-page minimum of our books, and then if we want to DNF the book, we have to at least read 50%. So that's that. I went ahead and did their generator that they gave you if you didn't want to draw cards, and I kind of filled in books, but I actually want to draw cards with you guys here and pick books. I'm going to actually go ahead and fill out all the prompts in a minute and figure out like what book I want for what card we draw. And then the other readathon is the Tarot Readathon, which is hosted by Noelle of 7 Pages, and Deja by Deja's Book World. You can join the team either Cups, Wands, Swords, or Pentacles. And then each team has an ability, an upright, gift, or a reverse challenge. We have 3 different trophies we go after for this one, and it's the Major Arcana, which is every week the teams in the private chat for Discord gets a significator card. That is the only card you can double prompts with. So if you draw a card for a separate prompt for your suit of your team, you can also double with the prompt of the significator card. Then minor arcana is just page count, however many pages you read for the month. Oh, and I didn't preface that. Both of these are all month long. So page count, however many pages you get, you can get your team to get that trophy. And then hero's journey is each team that has that gift or challenge, you can put in points for each of them, but only once. So that is the rules for both of the readathons. So let's go ahead and draw some cards. I'm going to do the deck of cards and then the tarot cards. And then my tarot card is actually the Dungeons and Dragons tarot card. So my suits are different. So instead of the Wands, Swords, Cups, or Pentacles, I have Strength, Intelligence, Wisdom, or Charisma, as well as just the Major Arcana that are normal cards. So we'll see that in a minute. But I'm only going to draw 4 cards for each ones and hope that I can make them double stack for each of the readathons I'm doing. So let's go ahead and get started with that now. The deck I'm using is the Princess Bride cards. Y'all have seen this in a couple of videos of mine, so let's go ahead and get these shuffled real quick. I have to shuffle it like this because this is a fresh set of cards. Okay, so we're going to draw 4 cards for each thing. So for this one, we got a 4 of hearts. And I'm going to go ahead and pull all the cards for both things, and then I will come back with my picks for those cards. So next one is a 3 of clubs. Next one is a 3 of diamonds. And the next one is a 4 of diamonds. So that's weird that we got all numbers and the same 2 numbers. So those are the cards there. And then I did not preface, but I think I'm going to be team TBR because I'm already trying to do a TBR for the tarot instead of the mood reader, so I'm going to be on team red. So these are the cards for that. Let me quickly try to shuffle these as best as I can. I'm just doing the method where I pull a little bit and divide it. So I'm going to do this one more time. Okay. So tarot number 1 is the King. Now I'll have to find out which suit of tarot that this one goes to. We have the Knight. We have the 2. And last one is the Wheel of Fortune. So, let me put these down. I actually like to show you guys these better because they're very pretty. So, Wheel of Fortune. And then the King, which I've actually pulled this for a different TBR before. The Knight. And 2. So, not that it's going to matter on here because they have their separate prompts, but let's see here. I just want to see which suit. Okay, so the Knight is from Strength. The King is from Intelligence. And then what else did we have? We had number 2 of something. Number 2, that looks like they are bargaining a dragon egg. So let me see if I can find out who that is. It is not Strength. It's not Intelligence. Probably Charisma, since it seems like they're bartering. Oh no, Wisdom. Okay. So let me go do the prompts, see what they are, and I will come back and tell you what we got. Okay, we're back. It took me a minute, but we made it work. My 4 books work for both readathons. So my 4 cards, my 4 tarot cards, there we go. My 4 cards and my 4 tarot cards worked out that they both correlate with each other, so I don't have to add extra books to my TBR. I have only 4. Now, with that being said, I will have a book for each week of the month, and hopefully it will work with the significator card, which is going to be just Noelle drawing a random card from the tarot deck, and hopefully I can like make the book still work for that prompt, or make one of the books I'm already reading for the month for that prompt. But this is what we picked. So for the cards 3, because with Becca's TBRathon, Deco TBRathon, she only has it where it's the number for the card, so it doesn't matter what suit it is, it just is that number prompt, and then, like I said at the beginning, it was 1 point, 3 point, 5 point. So I picked Hanging City for the 2000 to 2024, so it's only going to be 1 point, but it also worked for the sci-fi elements for the King of Swords tarot card. So doesn't matter which 3 I pick, but so these cards are together for the Hanging City. And then we did also the 3 card, we did 2025 for Tusk Love, which is a book that is releasing this year, actually next month. And then I did that for the read a book that represents your favorite season. I looked at the cover of that, and it actually has fall leaves on it, and fall is my favorite season, so those are together. And then for our 4 cards, I have, oh, and I'm sorry, 5 points for that one for Tusk Love, because it's the 5 points or 5 points section. And then for the number 4, we have author, and it is, you have the favorite author, so I did the Making Out with Mermaids, and I did that one also for, I'm not sure which one I'm going to do, because these 2 here books can fit for both of these prompts. I'm not really know which one I'm feeling really at this moment. So I can do the 2 of Cups, which is what we drew technically, or I can do the 2 of Swords, because my team for Swords, I can switch the prompt out if I don't like it in that suit. I can switch to, or that team, I can switch it to my team if I like that prompt better. So with that, I have the power of 2, which is the Cups, or I have multiple POVs, which is the Swords. So Making Out with Mermaids has multiple POVs between the 2 main characters, but then it's also a power of 2 because it's a relationship, because it's a romance. So I can do either or, but those are that. And then the Knight, I got the Knight of Wands, or I can do the Knight of Swords, and I think actually I did the Knight of Swords, now that I'm looking at it. Or no, I could do both, because it says different time period or world different than yours, or I can do a character on a quest or a mission. And then I also did the author wrote more than 10 books. So I did The Songbird and the Heart of Stone. So it works because she's on a mission, and also because it's vampires with a whole made up world and fantasy stuff. So I can do that as well. So that is it. That is the books. I will show the covers right here for you guys to see what books I am picking. I am so excited that I was able to get both readathons to go mesh together well, and I didn't have to add extra books on. I'd rather just have 4 because I can read a book a week. I do know that I think the Songbird one I'm definitely gonna have to like put into 2 weeks because it's a very big book, but it is on the Kindle, so it should be fine. I know the Making Out with Mermaids one is gonna be long, but I'll be able to eat it up because I just love her writing. The Hanging City I'm already in the middle of reading, and the Tusk Glove I have to get next month. So that'll probably be my last book because I have to still go grab it and pre-order it and all that. And I will see you guys in the next one. See you, sweet cupcakes.